If you look around today, you'll see a world running on a cocktail of chaos. Our food supply is heavily processed, our water is laced with industrial byproducts like fluoride, and our attention is constantly hijacked by digital algorithms engineered to keep us scrolling. We catch glimpses of a hidden physical control network operating entirely above the law. Jeffrey Epstein orchestrated a sprawling, illicit trafficking ring for the global elite. This network reached into the highest ranks of international royalty, implicating figures deeply embedded in the British royal family. It extended to the highest offices of the United States executive branch, with flight logs documenting former presidents taking dozens of trips to Epstein's private island. The guest lists and associations crossed all political lines, proving that this network operates completely outside the bounds of standard partisan politics. We spend an enormous amount of time searching for an external enemy, a deep state or a global cabal pulling the strings. But these figures are simply physical symptoms of a much deeper, invisible sickness in the human condition. Ancient Gnostic texts describe a concept known as the Demiurge. They saw it as a false creator, a force that constructed the physical universe to mask the ultimate, unified reality. According to these texts, humanity was tricked into worshiping a false god. By believing the physical world was all that existed, we became spiritually blind, trapped in an illusion of separation. Today, quantum mechanics points to a similar idea, that our entire universe might be a holographic simulation. Just like computer code driving a video game, the physical rules we experience daily appear as nothing more than a filtered projection of this underlying quantum information. We are currently navigating a maze of our own making, fighting bitterly over resources and politics, completely unaware that the physical world we obsess over is just a tiny sliver of true reality. To maintain the illusion, the system requires continuous updates. The overt spiritual suppression of the ancient world has evolved into highly sophisticated technological enslavement today. We have documented precedents for this kind of psychological control. In the mid-20th century, the CIA's MK-Ultra program experimented heavily with psychedelics, sensory deprivation, and trauma to break and weaponize human consciousness. But localized physical experiments are obsolete. Thanks to whistleblowers like Edward Snowden, we know those covert programs have been replaced by mass surveillance networks, quietly tracking global metadata and the digital behavior of billions. That data feeds directly into social media algorithms, acting as a digital demiurge. These systems are specifically engineered to keep us locked in states of fear, scarcity, and tribalism. It's a closed feedback loop. The AI actively analyzes our emotional states to optimize engagement, essentially harvesting human anxiety, outrage, and depression for maximum profit. Left unchecked, the endgame for this technology pushes towards a complete merger. Innovations like Neuralink or simulated realities threaten to sever human consciousness from the soul entirely, integrating us permanently into the artificial simulation. These technologies function as energetic harvesters, keeping the population spiritually asleep and disconnected from their inherent power. But the elites, the algorithms, and the deep state are not acting alone. We are the ones driving the ship. Dr. Bruce Lipton's research in the biology of belief demonstrates that our internal beliefs physically change how our biology expresses itself. A mindset rooted in fear will restrict ourselves, while positive, harmonious beliefs signal the body to optimize its DNA expression. If an individual's belief system can rewire their own biology, then the collective belief of billions acts as a massive broadcast. We are observing the quantum world's interaction with the macro, where the human unconsciousness functions as a projector for our shared physical reality. This reveals a purely parasitic relationship. The control system, whether you call it the elite, archons, or algorithms, only possesses the power that we willingly feed it through our daily outrage and anxiety. The system thrives exclusively because humanity consents to it. We routinely choose the comfort of the illusion and the safety of the herd mentality over the difficult, isolating pursuit of higher truth. If the system feeds on negative energy, how can political rebellion or violent outrage possibly defeat it? Fighting the matrix with anger only feeds the demiurge's reliance on duality. When we attack the darkness with hate, We trap ourselves in the exact same low vibration loop we are desperately trying to escape. The necessary shift is self-realization. The only true exit door to the matrix isn't found by changing the external world. It is found by turning inward. This inward shift requires absolute, unyielding personal responsibility. We must audit our energetic output, untangle our inherited beliefs, and own our daily actions. Waking up from the illusion and withdrawing energetic consent becomes a radical act of sovereignty, ending our complicity in the control grid. To balance our rapidly advancing physical machines, we must develop our spiritual technology. This means engaging in rigorous self-discipline and meditation. It can also mean the sacred, intentional use of plant medicines, which act as tools to bridge our consciousness to higher dimensions of reality. The ultimate goal of these practices is to activate our inner light body. By doing so, we heal the artificial separation between the ego and the supreme oneness that created all things. When we elevate our collective vibration to knowledge, compassion, and love, we literally rewrite the underlying code of the simulation. We starve the Demiurge of its primary power source. Through true self-realization, we possess the inherent authority to dismantle the simulation from the inside out and begin the work of creating heaven on earth.
This video is for educational purposes only. We strive for accuracy, but some opinions may be included. Please do independent research.